Hi.
And Dawn, and welcome to Success is the New Sexy. Happy Wednesday.
Whoop whoop. We made it.
Yeah, we made it. We had some bloopers tonight, and today was just a really tough day for all of us
Yes.
who was under the weather, who got a lot of other things going on, and I'm still jet lagged.
And tan. Can we get into Bella's tan though?
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm tan.
Girl.
Just got back from Barbados.
Still waiting
Yes,
on
honey.
pictures.
I know. I'm gonna give it to you.
I want can't
Yeah,
wait to
you
see
didn't send
it.
me no pictures on
I
the
know.
Barbadian beaches or
You know what I'm
nothing.
saying? I was texting her like,
In the body. Come on.
I have it in my phone. I'll give you
You gotta
guys
send me a
a
sunset
few.
or something, boo.
a few.
we want to be in there. We want to live the moment.
I
We want to
know.
be there in spirit. All right? I want to be there in spirit.
So what's happening, guys? As you know, my name is Shivanette Mendoza, also known as Bella the Beauty Boss, and this is our show, Success is the New Sexy. And I'm the proud owner of the Bella Body Spa and Beauty Lounge brand, and we're expanding.
Yeah.
We're expanding to Barbados. And as usual, as promised, I'm taking my tribe with me. And you can get, stuff from Jen and from House of Visions with Dawn there. You can shop their lines also in Barbados. You can shop online, pick up at the location, or you can even shop on site. And we are so happy for this new expansion. We're getting ready for crop over.
Oh,
So we're going to be doing 8 weeks of crop over. And we're going to be getting those bodies together.
Oh, I love it.
So you can have that Bella body for the road. So, super excited for blessings and blessings.
blessings.
From God.
Yes, girl.
The opportunity to expand once again. Hopefully, keeping it in prayers, keeping it in the universe. We will be opening our brick and mortar in Atlanta before the year is out and in Texas.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, we
So we're expanding.
Expanding.
All right. And with that being said, it kind of sets the tone for our topic tonight. But before we go into that topic, Jen received some really awesome fan mail. And we are so happy that we are reaching people and they're reaching back out to us, asking advice as to what they should do in certain situations and stuff like that. So I want to lead off first with one of the fan mails. Jen, you want to read it? I'm going to put it up real quick and I'm going to let Jen read it to you guys and we will talk about it. You have it?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Hey y'all. So we have fan mail. Please, Bella, tell them where they can send us fan mail as well. Just before we start the letter. Where they can send us fan mail.
Okay, so right now we have our Success is the New Sexy link being set up, and you guys will be able to find us on Instagram where you can DM us all your fan mails, and we will respond there. But we'll also be bringing it online with us every Wednesday and reading it out loud to the audience, and giving you. We'll message you privately, but we'll still give our feedback openly for the public, so it can help everybody grow as we go along.
So I'm super excited. We have our first fan mail. We have two today.
Yay! We're gonna do one now. We do one later
do
on.
one now. So last week we was talking about tribes. I guess it hit home. It hit home. So we got an amazing fan mail. The person wanted to stay anonymous, so it says, "Dear Success is the New Sexy. First and foremost, I absolutely love what you all are doing. I believe having a tribe is so important, and I am so grateful for mine. We are all hardworking, successful women, and have all something to bring to the table. Our tribe is super tight, and I love that as well. But as of late, one of the members of my tribe is trying her very best to push another woman into our group, and honestly, I'm just not feeling her. She has a major character flaw, and I'm not sure how to present this to my tribe. Everyone has been very welcoming to her. Can you please guide me on how I can tell my friend how I feel without being confrontational? Please, and thank you. And keep doing what you ladies are doing. I look forward to love and discuss.
That was a good one.
That was a really, really good one. And last week we talked about knowing your tribe.
Mm-hmm.
And sister friend, if you're not feeling her, be honest
Be
with
honest.
your tribe and let them know why. Because, apart from that, we talk about energies attract, and maybe there's some vibration that you picking up that the others is missing. So the best thing here is honesty is the best policy. Bring your girls together and no love lost, no qualms, and said, I know you all want to bring this person in, and but this is my thought process. I think we should dig a little deeper.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? Because this is bringing somebody home.
Correct.
Yeah.
You understand? It's like bringing them in your bed.
Yep.
This is your tribe, and you gotta protect your tribe. So if
Mhm.
you seeing something and feeling some type of energy that they're not feeling,
Mm-hmm.
you have to be honest with them and bring it forward. Very, very, very important.
I think that she feels like everybody's welcoming the new member to the tribe, and she's just like the only one that's not welcoming her.
Right, because
So she feels
sometimes
like the oddball.
she's
like.
looking on the outside, and sometimes things get missed.
Mhm.
A lot of time people get excited with the newness. Oh my God, this is what she could bring to the table, but they didn't really investigate
Mhm.
the individual.
They didn't
Yeah.
vet her.
Yeah, there was
Yeah.
no proper vetting done, and she wants them to really vet her to see what her flaws are.
Mhm.
Do we want to add this to the tribe?
Yeah. No.
You understand?
I do. And you know what? I want to piggyback off of you guys and mention something that you mentioned last week
Mm-hmm.
about make something, how
Mhm.
everybody could be used.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe right now she's not seeming like a fit,
Mm-hmm.
you know?
Okay.
And maybe the tribe needs to come together and say, well, okay, we've identified a flaw in her, but where is the positive in her?
Yeah.
And
Exactly.
can she
But-
be used and will
But
she be a
sister
resource?
friend needs to be honest
Vetted,
and
yes.
upfront
And
with
she
the
needs to tell her,
tribe
correct.
and say we need to vet her properly.
Absolutely.
You understand? We really need to see the pros and cons here.
And honestly, let the new friend know.
Yeah.
Listen, you got to be this high to ride this
To
ride.
ride this
Yeah.
train,
Straight
honey.
up. And,
Straight
and
up.
we would love for you to come on board because we're women and sisters in business and we all want to do this together.
Mm-hmm.
But at no point in time can we bring anything on board that's going to slow the train down.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We got to get to the destination.
Yeah.
So you know something, sister friend? Here's what we're going to need from you
Mhm.
in order to really allow this train to catapult faster versus slowing down.
And to
Yeah.
align you with us.
And if she can rise to the occasion, she'll rise.
Then she would rise and then welcome the new member to the tribe.
And if not, we're gonna cheers her.
Cheers her up.
And we're just gonna invite her, and she's gonna pay the admission, and she's gonna attend the stuff. And okay, she
Make it work.
Make it work.
So I have another question.
Yeah.
So being that we're a tribe, right? And if somebody wants to bring another member on board, do we have a conversation
Of
first?
course.
Absolutely.
Do we have a conversation like, hey, I have this young lady,
Yeah.
she wants to be a
Yeah,
member?
because we
Because I didn't
we
get that
need
from
to
the letter.
know.
Maybe I did from what I've read. It feels like
They already brought her in.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
she wasn't
without-
vetted.
yeah, without
And
having
sister
a
friend is
discussion.
looking in from the outside and saying, hold up, pause.
She
Yeah.
ain't really a fit
You
over here.
missing something.
Mhm.
You understand? But like Dawn said, and like we said last week, we can make something out of nothing, but we need to really differentiate what's your purpose here.
You know why? Because the truth is, once you become a tribe, you understand what it's gonna take to be the tribe.
Mhm.
Yeah.
This person again has to be able to show up. And if they don't know that this is what's needed from them
Mhm.
of the tribe,
Mhm.
then they're just gonna keep being how they
Yeah.
are.
Yeah.
So it's like, well, you know what? Let's let her know because, friend, we can't take no losses and no cuts around here. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
And give them that chance to rise, or sit down with your girls and be like, look, friend, we didn't really vet the last one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
But she's risen to the occasion. Okay. We found how she can fit going forward.
And what's her strength?
What's her
Exactly.
strengths?
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And that's a tough thing.
Yeah.
That's not an easy thing.
It's
being
not.
the newbie.
No,
Being
it's
a
not.
newbie,
It's definitely
and then being set aside and someone
Boom.
saying, you're not really making the cut.
Yes.
But this is what we want. This is our expectations from you.
Mhm.
And this is how I see us moving forward and how we're
Mhm.
going to grow and welcome her to the tribe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you got to speak up. You understand? It's uncomfortable to be in a room and being judged and no one says anything.
Yeah.
But then you hear the whispers and
Mhm.
it makes you uncomfortable. We've all been there.
Yeah.
We're not going to
Exactly.
pretend it never happened to
I
us.
know.
Yeah, no,
We were newbies once.
The wizards of that,
Yes,
ladies,
ma'am.
okay?
Yes.
And you know what? It's like planting a seed in your soil. You're planting a seed, and we're here as sisters to water the seed and watch it grow and watch it bloom.
That's
Mhm.
right.
I
If somebody
agree
come
with
with
you
bad fertilizer, it's like, hold on, friend.
Mhm.
This is the collective seeds we done sown
Yes.
here, honey. The whole harvest is gonna be ruined if we let
Yeah.
that come up in here.
That
You're
is
not wrong for that
so
either. If
true.
you gotta say that's not good, that's manure. That
Yeah.
ain't fertilizer.
Mhm.
We can't have that. There's
And
nothing
if you're
wrong
in a
with it.
tribe, you should be able to speak freely.
Yes.
Yes.
So
Because at the end of the day, that's what we're here for.
Mhm.
You know, communication is the key in anything.
yeah.
You know, you should be able to say, hey, you know, this is not going to work, or I
Look
think,
out for this.
yeah, or I
Uh-huh.
think we need to make little changes here and there that
Yeah.
can make this work.
Yeah.
And this is what we do, because we be in each other's phones, messages and texting and asking pointers and ideas all the time.
Yeah.
And it's good to have a tribe, because then you could really, how to say, railroad a lot of mistakes
Mhm.
in the industry or anything that you're doing. And it brings us to our topic today, new business owner topics.
Woo woo. Business startup, baby.
Yes,
My favorite thing.
business startup. A lot of us want to be a business owner, and there's different roads and routes that we all take.
Mhm.
But at the end of the day, knowing a structure is mucho importante.
Mhm.
You have to know the pros, the cons, the do's, the don'ts
Yeah.
in order to survive in any industry when starting a business up. For those who know and for those who don't know, when I originally started Bella Body Spas, I started in the basement of one of my homes. And it was very nerve wracking because, one, I was in a basement. Not everybody takes that risk to open up their home and do a business. And then, two, I didn't have nobody walking in. So I had to learn to market,
Mhm.
and make it work.
Mhm.
And this is what it is about, also being a new business owner.
Mhm.
You have to figure out the get to and the how to. One of the first steps, like we talked about before, is getting the right people in place, like a business attorney, your CPA, which is your accountant,
Mhm.
your banker, because honey boo,
Honey boo.
me personally, I didn't do no business loans. Right? I saved my butt off and I invested everything into me. So I'm really riding on me. But I should have taken some loans, okay? Because you never know what to expect, because pandemic hit and I had to reroute a lot of things and again make it work. But there's only one me. Not everybody could do what I do, and I survived it.
Mhm.
But please look into getting a business loan.
Give some tips on like what did you used to do in terms of when the pandemic hit? Because I know a lot of people who have small businesses and who have businesses period got hit hard.
Girl.
Yes, so
It got hit hard.
It's very true. And then it forced a lot of people into systems and things that they weren't used to, that they were completely unfamiliar with, that were costing them money. They were paying employees to run businesses that weren't making money, you know.
Yeah.
And where do you recoup? You know,
Yeah.
mentally, how do you recoup? You know what I'm saying? So that was a very big transparency moment, and I want to big you up for that, Bella, because everybody was not able to survive COVID.
Yeah.
The
yes.
pandemic was real.
So I opened in 2017, and like I said, I opened in my basement. I did 2 years, and then I moved into a storefront in 2019.
Yo,
That was
the
in
pandemic
June.
hit.
The pandemic hit in 2020.
Right.
Girl, I had just invested over $100,000 into my business, honey. So you know I wanted to cry.
We need a bartender for this show. What?
But
Oh my God.
the beauty industry That's why they call me the beauty boss, honey.
Okay, talk your.
I survived.
Price. It's a
Luxury is not a price, it's
lifestyle.
a lifestyle, baby.
When you true to it,
When you're true to what you getting yourself into, you living it, breathing it, eating it, sleeping it, everything, you're gonna survive it.
Yeah.
Right? So remember, I said I opened in my basement. So when they shut New York down, they said work from home.
my sis said, but I got equipment, electricity.
I took everything back home to the house
Check.
and opened back up that basement.
We clapped it up
Everybody was
for
happy
the reroute.
to be there.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yes.
Because at the end of the day, the beauty industry is a billion-dollar industry. And one thing you guys gonna know is that self-esteem is built a lot of times on how somebody look, and it makes them feel a certain way. So we tend to want to get our hair done,
Yep.
get our nails done, whether it's our lashes. It kind of builds you up.
Yep.
I mean, it builds me up because I love looking good.
Yeah,
that's right.
So
No.
I step out of the house, I'm a hot stepper, honey.
Every time.
So
She make the ground shake.
Shake.
That about.
yeah, so you gotta really learn the industry that you want to get involved in inside out. And now with being in the pandemic, prep yourself for the what if something happens.
Yeah.
You know, I still had a safety net, so I was able to survive because I really am structured when it comes to doing business. Sometimes I think I'm too structured, but it works. It drives people crazy. I'm looking at Dawn.
She know. I be like, Bella, we need the structure. She's like, Dawn, we got the structure. I'm like, okay, let's roll. And then we
Just enforce it, honey.
literally just a little minor little tweaks, but enforcing it and really just pushing through, and it's working. It's working. So I will say that.
Yes.
I will say that.
So learn the industry that you want to get yourself involved in. So if you want to be a mechanic, you want to know where to buy your parts, who's going to give you the best deals, where would give mechanics better financing for business startups. You want to do your research. You have to do your research to get into any industry.
Planning is key.
Planning.
Yes.
Because a dream just starts with a pen and paper. Once you write it down and you move forward and you live it and you breathe it and you dream it, it'll come through.
Hi,
Gotta do
Faith.
your
Thank
research.
you.
Hi, Faith.
girl.
Oh, I love that it just pops up like that.
Yes.
So we just mentioned a dream.
Mm-hmm.
Every time we mention dream, you know what we gotta do.
I know.
You know what
Darling, don't quit
we
your
gotta
daydream.
I just want to get
It's
a
the life that you're making.
sing.
Somebody give me a record deal. I can do some voice
That's
training.
fine.
I'll take another one.
I want to do the ad-libs in the background.
Yes. All right. Everybody knows I love that song. It's a very strong song, and you have to live in the moment.
Yeah.
This is what you want. This is your dream. Only you can make this possible. You can have assistance, but the assistance ain't gonna come if you're not putting your foot forward and keeping consistency in what it is you want to do.
Nobody's gonna work harder than you.
Exactly.
For your dream.
For your dream. And sometimes you learn that the hard way. I did kind of so, but like I say, I'm a
You earned your
survivor.
stripes, girl.
Yes, please.
Yes.
So, back into the new business startups and stuff like that. You know, going back into getting your accountant, which is a CPA, getting a good financial advisor, and the number one thing, writing your business plan.
Yeah. Okay.
What is this gonna entail?
And that's the hardest one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna hold you right a business plan.
You know,
Yeah.
location. People say location is the key. I believe location is not the key. I believe is where you put your stamp in a community, you can make it happen.
Okay.
That was a gem, Bella. And I'm gonna
Think
tell you why.
about it.
Yeah.
That was a gem because location is so vague. It's so broad. And really, it's about the community that you are serving.
Servicing.
Yeah.
Who are you serving?
What is
And
that?
if you don't have awareness of the community, who your audience is, who
Your
it is you're serving, your
demographics.
demographic.
Yes.
You won't be successful. Not to say you can't be,
Mhm.
but the success that you're looking for, you need to find out who you are serving, who you are servicing, so you can get to where they at. Go be where they are.
And
So what
that's
tips do you give that? What tips do you give somebody who's looking shopping around for their location? How can they find out who they servicing?
so you do like again, you do your research, you run your demographics. So for instance, if you say you want to be in Queens, New York, Queens, New York is a big place. Choose a part of Queens, Bayside,
And narrow it down.
and narrow it down. You run your demographics for Bayside. You do population based on age. So like in us, the beauty industry, we cater from 18 years old to 60.
Sure do.
You understand? And we stick with the luxury is not a price, it's a lifestyle for a reason because we are community based and we are working on building that relationship in our community where we are the go-to.
Yeah.
We do have luxury locations. How to put it? As far as when it comes to hair, nails, makeup,
We have a service menu.
we have a
For
service
everybody.
menu for everybody.
That'll fit every budget. That'll
Yes.
fit
That
every
will fit every budget. So even if I was to go in Manhattan,
We
I
have a
could
service
still
menu for that.
service the Manhattan community. Even if I was to go in, quote unquote, what they call the projects, my service menu could still satisfy that community.
That's a
Yeah.
very valid
Because
point.
with a business plan in place,
Mhm.
you now know where your PowerPoints are
Mhm.
and how to work your market in the industry that you're getting yourself involved in.
And what rubric really to stick to.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? When you start to go off the blueprint,
Mhm.
the house gets lopsided and the wrong people is in it, and
And let me lean away a little bit from Dawn, and that's why I keep a stern foundation. When I tell her I am not a Pisa,
it's my customer service.
it's not customer service is great.
You would be proud of how I handled the situation yesterday because they called me today. We'll talk about it later though. You'll be very proud of me.
Still, at the
Because
end
I
of the
did
day,
not. I stood firm. I pulled the Bella today.
good.
I did.
Sometimes you just
Bella
have to
had
say,
on.
I did.
yes.
I put
I'm
my
proud
Bella
of you,
on.
I'm proud
I
of you,
did.
I'm proud of you.
I did. I was like,
Holding
something.
the
Bella
shit
is
down.
right about this. And you know what? You must stand firm on this one. It's a no. It's a no. I'm sorry, my love. It's a no. Unfortunately, policy,
it's a-
protocol, and procedure, we're unable to
have to be
oblige.
in place when you having a business,
Correct.
Yeah.
whether it's a new business or a current business.
Mhm.
Tell them again. Policy.
Policy, protocol, procedure.
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, very important.
In that order.
In that order.
In that order.
In that order.
And you
But
have
customer
to,
service is major key too. Because we will provide a great service, they tell a friend to tell a friend.
Straight up.
So that's why it's very important the way you have it structured, you can fit whatever anybody's looking for. Whether you really don't have it and you want to get into the beauty industry and you want to get a service done, well, hey, we got this package. You can start off with this package, and then when
and
you
then
can,
you work your way up
Yeah.
to something else. But at the end of the day, you can still get a 24 karat facial for $100. That is usually $300-$400 because luxury is not a price; it's a lifestyle, and we want to create this lifestyle for community.
Yes.
So, hence the reason we're able to expand to numerous locations because we are catering to communities. Guys, look out for us in Barbados.
Oh, that's so exciting!
I know,
8
right?
weeks to crop over.
We
will
need to
be
email
there
Rihanna
doing
from now.
body
We need to email me
sculpting,
from now.
teaming up, teaming up with my Bajan crew, Sherry and them. So look out for us.
Somebody
So
send Rihanna our
Yes.
link from now.
The carnival.
It's carnival in Barbados.
Yes, girl, we're gonna go.
Oh my Somebody send a link from Love Bay to ASAP and Rihanna for us, please, because I want you on the show, okay? We
I
coming,
have a
baby.
lot of salad.
You and the baby.
Yes.
You ASAP and the babies. Everybody's invited to Success is the New Sexy because she's sexy and she's successful. We want her on the show.
We want you on the show. Yes, we do. And when you speak things into existence, God has a way of making manifestations and making things happen to
That's
you.
why I
because
spoke it, because
I said I wanted to open 3 more locations before the end of the year, and with God's grace, I know it's going to happen.
girl, you already had 2. You had 2 out of 3.
So
Texas.
I'm at 3.
Yes, and
and Atlanta. So I'm literally at
Chat
3.
about
So
you can't done.
yeah, I'm
It's
literally.
the Bella Body
It's
takeover.
the Bella Body takeover. Yes.
Global.
I love it.
Global.
I love it.
Global.
Yeah.
Well, I want to add a tip in.
Mm-hmm.
I have my business tip that's a go-to for me is find your why. Find your why. Why
Okay.
are you starting this business?
Mm-hmm. That's important.
Why do you want to do this?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What is the why? You have to find your why. What is your why? What is the why of the brand? What is the why of the client? Why is the client coming here? Why do I want the client here? Why does the client need what I have to give?
Mm-hmm.
You know, and a lot of people sometimes they just don't know. They just want to start a business. It's like, you know, I like doing this.
Yeah,
can make money,
but is it your passion?
Is it your passion? And when you say, well, why am I? And people say, it's my passion. And as a business startup and life coach, I always say to my clients, it's time to turn your passion into profit now. Why are we doing this?
Why are we here?
Why are we here? And when they can't answer, of course, I give them homework.
Mm-hmm.
And I say, when you come back, I'm going to ask you why again. We're going to start right there again. Because your why is right before your business plan. Your why is going to help you develop your business plan.
Mm-hmm.
That one word is so
That
deep.
one word.
Yeah.
It is so deep.
Yes.
It's like, why am I doing this?
And
You know what I'm saying?
We should ask you why, because you into a lot of things.
Yes. So which why?
We should ask you the
which
why.
one you talking about?
Why are you getting into trucking?
Ooh!
Why am I getting into trucking?
Come on, girl.
Okay. So I'm getting into trucking because I wanted to do a business. First, I wanted to help. Okay. So my dad has always been into trucking.
Okay.
He loves trucks and they've been dealing with trucks. And my dad is getting older.
So he has
So-
experience.
He has experience.
Mhm.
And then I have a close friend of mine who's like a cousin to me. He has Class A license. So he's able to drive all types of trucks.
Okay.
And he's having like a really tough time right now. So my dad is like, we need to start a family business. So I've been doing the research where I can run it and have them work it. And I'm just like, okay, let's get into trucking.
Yeah.
Let's get into trucking. Trucking is doing good.
What is like dispatching? That's
Yeah,
what you do,
dispatching.
that easy.
Yeah, dispatching.
Mhm.
And then, great ladies, that's better spelling. So,
Hi, Lottie. Yes, please.
Yes, we
serve.
do.
We serve everybody. When I
Yes.
say we do community, it means mom, dad, daughter, son, grandmother, grandfather, everybody. We have something for everybody. We have anti-aging services. We do male hair, male facials, full body scrub, massages,
Manicures.
hand and foot treatment. Luxury is a lifestyle, and a lot of young men are embracing this lifestyle.
I love that.
Yes,
Yeah.
my 10-year-old, he loves
He do.
the spa.
He do.
He's the boss.
He does.
He's the boss.
He would
Love
have
it.
sports day and come to the spa and be like, "Mommy, can you set me up in the champagne room because I had a tough day today.
Yeah.
We had sports and I think I got sunburned. I need
Yeah.
to take care of my skin." And educating your kids about self-care is very important,
Especially the men.
especially the men, because growing up in our household, it was more always about us ladies getting our hair done. And mom taking us to get our nails, do all of the nails and mani pedi or whatever, whether we did it at home or she could afford to take
And
it
the guys
somewhere.
left out.
And the guys are always left out, and that is my why.
You took the words out my mouth. I was just going to say,
Okay.
Bella, this is
Why
your
I
why.
created Bella Body Spa and Beauty Lounge, because I wanted to create a community where family could come and get service together at affordable prices
Yeah.
and teach family about self-care
Yes.
and upbringing the young men and young women. And it also, I'm going to give you guys a quick tip out of my thing, it also creates a continuous clientele for me in this industry. Because we just self-taught the entire family and brought you into the lifestyle. So apart from mom and dad, now you young guys and young ladies,
Yes.
it becomes your lifestyle.
That's right.
Okay?
And I have something to say. It's a little off topic, but y'all know I'm trying to keep it real. A lot of men don't take care of their feet the way they supposed to.
And they be on
You
them all
ever
day.
dated a guy
They
and
wanna
he
get
put
in
on
them-
his sneakers and his socks and his feet look like
Pterodactyls,
Yeah.
girl.
It take
Yeah.
foot treatment.
You
So
deserve
you
it.
can
You work
have-
hard
yes,
as a
yeah.
provider. You
And that's the
need that.
excuse. I work so hard.
But you know, they won't go to the salon with us.
I
It's
know.
like, oh, come to the nail salon and shit. It's like, nah, I'm a man. I'm like, but when you touch me, honey, your calluses, honey. I don't like that. It's giving me abrasions.
You're messing up
Yeah.
my
It's
sheet.
giving me abrasions. I don't like that. I
You're
wake
messing up my
up thinking
sheets.
that I'm in the bed with a dinosaur. And I'm scared in the
I
middle.
know.
I'm a little confused.
I
It's over here
know.
feeling soft and sateen, and over there is giving the land of make believe. That's not fair.
I'm super
You know
excited
what,
that this
guys?
young man just asked that.
Yes.
In my household, luxury is all of us lifestyle. My husband got his money and petty.
Oh.
Sure do.
My 10-year-old does. Even my 20-year-old and my 25-year-old.
That's so
I
important.
just kind of give you guys my age. I don't look like 21,
You ain't giving it. You ain't
But-
You ain't giving.
but it brings me back to where it's important to teach self-care in your household,
yes.
you know, and instilling values into your family
Yes.
that they can carry on through life to their children and their children's children.
Yes.
And you know something? I want to add to that because a lot of us don't come from that. Like,
Mhm.
I didn't come from my mom really self-caring. I
Mhm.
didn't come from her really taking care of herself,
Mhm.
her skin, her body, you know, going to get a massage.
Mhm.
And I lost both of my parents. They were 50 and 54. And
Sorry.
I say to Bella all the time, and she said to me the other day, I was like, okay, you know what? My daughter's going to get her hair braided. I'm going to wait for me next week. She was like, no, you're not. Sit in the chair. I was like, no, it's okay. We're going to have her do her hair.
Mhm.
And then she was like, no, because you got to be ready for Love Bay Radio. And I was like,
Yeah.
she is so right about that.
We gotta
And
stay
I was
ready.
just so ready to sacrifice myself.
We
you
in
know?
No, that's what we do as
industry.
parents.
Right, and that's the
She helps
thing.
keep me in
Yes.
as a tribe. You know what
You
I'm saying?
know, that's the thing that happens in community a lot of times. Like they always have to set aside well, I can do today for you, tomorrow for me.
Mhm.
And that is not what Bella Body is about.
Mhm.
You understand? We really catering to community, $100 services, luxury services at its best in a luxury location. I'm gonna give you guys a tour one day
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
this New York location that we are doing the show at right now.
Mhm.
And definitely as I move around throughout my locations, I will be going live from there doing the shows. Whether Dawn or Jen is with me or whoever is with me, we'll be, in different locations at times, and you guys will be able to see the different luxury locations that we have and understand the brand and the motto of the brand, that luxury is not a price, it's a lifestyle.
You sure is.
And guys, thank you, Love Bear Radio, for having us. We
Ah!
really love having the show. Success is the new sexy.
I love it here.
We'll talk you guys off all night. And we kind of went off topic.
Yeah.
But we
But
But we kind of still on topic.
Yeah.
Um,
But one thing about this gentleman that he just asked, we also service couples. So you and your partner can come into the champagne room.
Yes, we should do that show from the champagne.
Oh yeah, we should do that.
I think we
Yeah,
should
we're
do
gonna
that.
do
would be
next
so
Wednesday. We'll be in the
cute.
champagne
That'll be
room.
Wednesday
We'll
before Mother's Day.
Yes, we're gonna do it
I
in the
think I like
champagne
that.
room. I like the idea.
Yeah.
I like the idea.
Because the champagne room, I done been in there before. I'm kind of
Girl,
it's the bomb, honey.
It's the bomb, diggity bomb.
It is.
I've tried every service in here. I just
I was
love
about
it.
to say, stop, Bella.
I'm so dead.
Oh, yes.
I'm a true eat, breathe, sleep your brand.
Yeah.
That's me,
Legitimately.
legitimately. Yes, I've done everything in here.
Yes.
So again, guys, this is your girl, Shivanette Mendoza, also known as Bella the Beauty Boss, and I'm here with my girl, Jen, the Groupie Slayer,
Yeah.
and with my girl, Dawn, House of Visions, and this is my tribe.
Woo! Success is the new sexy. I don't know. Ever since we started doing the show, I've been feeling more successful and more sexy. How about
That's
y'all?
great.
I really have been. I have been.
I'm like, oh,
Yeah, I've been watching her, when I pop up at the shop and see how she come in here with her Fendi boots on and her shades, and I'm like, girl.
But I came to work. I came to work, and I believe that when you look good, you feel good, and you're able to service. Like I've been a wedding coordinator for over 15 years, so serving is what I do. So I'm
how is that being a wedding coordinator? How is that?
She said, the water.
Honestly, I started out as an event planner,
Mhm.
and bridal for me became the ultimate. It did. And knowing that I was skilled in a way to assist people, to service them, to exceed the expectation, to see to it that this was happening without a hitch. I pride myself in that. And I have to say, it can be stressful. But Bella is teaching me that over these last 15, 16 years now, that I have not been putting myself first. In my
And that's
industry,
important.
because my industry is about the client being first.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
But also, image is important in your industry.
And you know
Yeah.
what? You're right about this, because my mentor, she said to me, Nigerian, big up yourself, Dr. Veronica, I love you. She says, it's an African proverb, and it's the eyes eat before the mouth do.
Which is true.
And it's something that I say to the girls all the time, you know.
And my thing, I say you shop with your eyes first.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? Because
I'm
I'm
not
not
why
going
you
to.
have a beauty.
Correct.
Yes.
Correct.
And I'm not going to go to a place and get skincare and you kind of pull your skin together. And I'm going to, maybe next week, I'll share you guys my pandemic photo where my face got messed up with mass acne and what I brought it back to.
This is our time.
This is
My
our
wife
time.
wants to
Boy,
say
boy,
something
boy,
to you.
Okay, but guess what? I would still like to have your wife and tell her she can have a complimentary treatment from Bella Body Trinidad. Okay, so DM me your information, RC, and I will hook you guys up, okay? I would love to have you guys. And you can come back and tell everybody what luxury is.
And thank you for joining.
Thank
Yes,
you for tuning
please.
in.
Right?
This
Tell
is
them what the
awesome.
DM us at.
So you can DM us to get spa information at Bella Body Spas on Instagram, and we online at www.bellabodyspas.com, and look out for us on Instagram at Success is the New Sexy. Okay?
Exciting.
Yes, it's pretty exciting. With getting you guys started in whatever industry you want to get into, giving you guys certain tips that you can use, not just certain tips, but valuable tips that you need in the business industry. It doesn't matter what business you open in, because Jen is doing trucking. I used to do trucking
I know.
back in the day.
Really?
Yes.
Yo, I learned something
So,
new about you every episode.
Hold on. So she about to give me some tips.
I'm about to
Yes.
say, drop the
You're about to
So-
give me some tips.
I had Secure Courier Services and L&L Courier Services. L&L Courier Services was initial for my first two boys, and I had contracts with like Naughty Track, Zone Chef Diet. I used to run locations out of New Jersey with Naughty Track, and with Zone Chef Diet, I had 2 routes in New Jersey and 3 routes in New York. After I got pregnant with Amani, my 10-year-old now, I decided that I couldn't do trucking no more because I wanted to really be a full-time mom. So I got full-time into real estate, and then I branched off straight into the beauty industry.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love how seasoned you are.
But trucking, any tips you can give me of the pros and cons?
So when it comes to trucking, one of the things you got to look into is your contracts.
Okay.
You understand? Because some people try to pay by mileage, some try to pay by drops, some try to pay by routes.
Okay.
So you really got to gauge your margins as to what is going to work for you. What your gas is going to take you. Like you run your MapQuest based on the area that you're going to work in, so you could really differentiate how much gas your truck is going to run during that period of time versus what you're going to pay your driver and what you're going to get paid per load, so you can have your margin, your profit margin. Yeah.
Okay.
So I got you.
I'm about
I
to
know
say, that
I got you, girl.
was a gem. The logistics,
Girl.
that was super gem.
Yeah.
I learn something new about you every episode.
Every episode.
Okay?
We both. 'Cause I
Bro.
knew about the trucking situation.
I was about to say, you
When I was
know.
telling her about it, she was like, "Girl, I've been there, done." I said,
I got you.
I'm about to change
But
the
you is my lifestyle.
Business is a lifestyle. Are you crazy? Business is a lifestyle. Straight up.
Yeah.
"That's a good thing, though."
I love it.
She's well seasoned.
Yes, and versatile.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And being
Mhm.
able to say, you know what, I learned from this.
Mhm.
You know, life said go this way now. And you pivot.
I had takeaways in everything that I did.
Yes.
And that is how I was able to also be successful in this industry, because I already had business channels that I was seasoned in to bring me to this point. Hence the reason I opened up the mentorship program in the Beauty Institute,
Mhm.
where I can mentor you on getting into business, your steps to opening a
Yes.
business, give you direct information to attorneys, to CPAs, to bankers that you can literally call on the phone and say, I referred you, and they will hook you up with the right bank account and everything that you need to get your business going.
Yeah.
The plug.
Talking about national brand, talking about PSCG, talking about Con Edison. I'm gonna call Con Bella. You understand me? What? PSC Bella.
So,
She's like, I got a new location. Don't worry, we're gonna be over here. Don't worry, we're gonna be over here.
yeah,
I love it.
yes. I just believe once you put your best foot forward and this is your passion and this is what you really love doing, you would make it work. By all means necessary. You will get the right information, put the gears in motion, and you're going to keep going. Because God never give you nothing more than you can bear.
Tell me about it.
And he said, go ahead and do business till I come, honey. So
straight up.
here I am.
Walk in the room and do what you do when you get in there.
Yes.
I'll meet you in there. I don't want to show the end.
I feel like it's about to end in a few minutes. What's the time?
D got the next letter. D got the
Yes.
next letter.
So D, do the next letter.
Okay, hold up. Let me pull it up. Pull it up. Pull it
Yes.
up. Put the letter in. Okay. Okay, hold on. Oh, you read the first one, Jen?
Yes, I
she
read
did.
the tribe.
She did the
Okay,
second
boom.
one.
All right, we'll do. Dear Success is the new sexy. That's us, y'all.
Okay.
Hope all is well when receiving this letter. I love that you ladies are standing for and promoting. I am a very successful woman with a successful marriage. My only dilemma is that in this phase of our lives, I have been more successful than my husband.
Yeah, we could all drink to that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm closing business deals and I have a lot of great business ventures coming together. But I feel discouraged to share them because I don't want to come off as showing off. I also don't want him to feel less of himself. I don't know how to share this or even own success, and it does bother me. Do you ladies have any advice on how I can go about handling this? Please and thank you. Signed, a burdened, successful woman. From a burdened, successful woman, celebrate yourself with your tribe, honey. It's all that you can do. Truth be told, I can actually speak from current experience. It can be very painful, very disheartening, very discouraging. But remember, you're being recognized for the hard work that you are doing, not him.
That sucks that you have to dim your light.
Ooh,
It's
child.
dimming your light.
But
you know?
I think it's crazy that if you don't turn your light on, they're ready to tell you just how dark you are or how dim you look. And it's like, well, okay, let me cut the light on. And then it's like, oh, you think you're gonna shine? It's like, well, what you want me to do?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, and it puts you in a place where now you're questioning, am I a star or not? Because a star's duty is to shine.
Yeah.
And as a team player, I want to help you shine.
Yeah.
That's what I'm here to do. If we're partners, I want you to shine. I'm
Yeah.
pulling up with the Windex and the cloth. I'm buffering yours up, okay?
Right.
I'm pulling up with the batteries and the extra lights.
I'm going to add something.
Yeah.
When you got married, you married him. He didn't marry your business. You understand? So
Bella, say that again, girl.
you married him. He didn't marry your business. Okay? So you need to keep pushing forward
Keep going.
in what works for you,
Yeah.
in your business balance.
Yeah.
And separate your home balance. Okay? And he would understand at the end of the day that you still love him, you still you. But when it comes to your success, you're a different beast. Like myself. You got to learn to separate both of them. And you could even throw a question out there if you think he's intimidated, because that's exactly what it boils down to, intimidation of your success. How is there something you can help him achieve that he wants to achieve that he's missing?
That was a gem, Bella.
You understand? And
Be
help
of service.
and help be of service to him to help pull him up, because maybe he's not has strong business ethics as you do, and needs the help at the end of the day, but is kind of afraid to ask because you're ahead of the game. So sometimes you got to step back to step forward.
Yep.
And I say that because I was in a similar situation, and I'm the type of person I would drive you over the bridge with success because I want to see you do better, but not everybody wants it. So it was told to me once that you chose to be a boss and I chose to be an employee. Okay, so you got to differentiate, honey, and figure out where his value stands when it comes to business, and if he needs assistance in getting somewhere because he's not strong enough to get there on his own, and that's where you come in as a life partner. But again, as I said, you married him and he didn't marry your business.
So do you look at him differently when he says that he's just an employee?
Good question.
No. You know why? Because this, again, and I touched it earlier when I said I learned the hard way that this is my dream. It's not everybody's dream.
Gotcha.
So I'm living in my moment. I'm living in my dream.
Yeah.
And you know what I got at the end of the day? The support for my dream.
Yeah.
Because this is what he chose when I tried to bring certain things to the table to help him along, and thinking that he may want to be as successful as I am. But that's not what he wanted.
Right.
Yeah.
So maybe your husband wants the success and the fame, but doesn't know how to get there.
Yeah.
So maybe you could be of assistance. So you guys should have a little talk and see, figure out where the boundaries lie. Is there something he wants to achieve that he feels he's not achieving?
Yep.
And he feel that as a wife you're not helping. Have that conversation.
Yeah.
I want to answer that. How do you combat it, right?
Mm-hmm.
When he gives you that pushback, like you offer yourself, to be of service, and he denies you that. How do you actually recover?
Regroup, refocus on your dream. Because once again, it's your dream.
Yeah.
You understand? You're the only person that's going to take it and put the work in to get to the level where you want to
As far
get
as it
to.
could go.
Yeah. So if for some reason you're feeling that you're doing, way more than him, this is you. This is your dream. This is what God has in store for you. This is your road to success. This is your road that you chose in your life.
Yeah.
He didn't marry your success. He married you for a reason.
Yeah.
So
I say don't dim your light. I say still go there, still at dinner, talk about your day. It might motivate him. It might say, hey, I need to do what I have to do because my woman is bringing it.
Right. Or maybe it is that you are a workaholic like me and would talk everything at the table, and your husband just wants you to shut up sometime and have personal conversations. Okay, so that's why you have to have that conversation, because I learned the hard way. I used to go home and be like, oh my God, babe, my day did a little, and you know what? And at one time he listens, yes, and he would give advice, but one time he says, we need to have conversations too. You understand? I know you love work. I know you're excited about work, but you're missing the essence of us. So check yourself. Don't dim your light. Still talk about your day, but balance it. Talk to him and see how you guys can balance it. Because I found the balance. So I know
you
can
can
find
great
it too.
advice,
Right?
I
Girl.
gotta tell you, girl.
Thank you. I'm
No,
trying to get my
yeah.
doctorate now.
I got another question.
Yes,
because
please.
girl, you give me the jam time. I want to guzzle them up. So what? Okay. What do you do, right?
Mhm.
Or how do you handle when you, the wife, are actually being honored or celebrated for your achievements?
Yeah.
Mhm.
And he's unable to celebrate you.
Because within himself he's insecure, and there's that little nut of jealousy that it says, I wish it was me. And it's hard for him to reflect how good you are with what you are doing, because he is seeing that he is missing out on something that he wants. He wants the achievement too. That's why I said to her, maybe he wants the fame also, but he doesn't know how to get there. So that's why conversations need to be had. You understand?
Yeah.
What can I do to help you succeed? Is there
That's
something?
unacceptable, girl. He
Yes.
gotta come. He
No.
gotta come with flowers.
You know why?
Listen.
Because I don't mean to cut you, because sometimes the male ego
Yeah.
shows up and it hinders them. You know?
Right.
And
that's why you still not dimming the lights, but you have to get to the root as to the
Yeah.
why. You understand?
Yeah.
So is there something that you ever thought about doing in life that you feel like you weren't able to achieve?
But for him not to show up for you
Yeah,
when you're being
that's different.
rewarded for all the hard work you put in, it's kind of an
Because
insult.
I just said it's an insecurity and a jealousy because
Mhm.
you want something that you haven't accomplished.
Mhm.
So it's eating you inside to be happy for somebody else. And it happens to us all the time as women.
Mhm.
You understand? That's why I said on the first show this. Always clap for yourself.
Yes.
Do not wait for
For
the
men
crowd
to clap
to
for you.
clap for you.
100%.
You understand? You gotta be a self motivator. You gotta be a self starter. You gotta grow thick skin in this industry,
Mhm.
in anything that you're doing.
That's
Mhm.
true.
Because from the minute you're looking for that from somebody else, you are not ready yet.
Tell me about it.
You
It's true.
have to
It's an
be.
indicator.
It's an indicator that
Yeah.
you are not ready for
Yeah.
success.
Yes.
It's true.
Stop waiting for someone to give you the flowers. Girl, send yourself your own 100
Straight
roses.
up.
Yeah.
Because I did this, boo. It's all about me today.
Straight
up.
Whether you like it or
Pat
not, I'm
yourself
going
on
to eat
the
it up.
back. Pat
You
yourself
understand?
on the
I'm going to eat it up.
Mhm.
It's about me,
Mhm.
the hard work that I put in.
Yeah.
And if you don't see the value that you added for me to achieve this, and it's a win for both of us,
So
Yes.
you got a problem.
that's the part.
Yes.
Because that was honestly my last question. I was about to say, how do they miss that this is a win for the team, for we?
Mhm.
Then they got a problem. You understand? So,
I'm sorry.
You can't stop growing.
you can't.
Yeah.
Do
You
not.
understand? If you
Yeah.
listen to all the
The
naysayers
success
and
depends on it.
yeah, and you can't do this and you can't do that, girl, put me in the desert
And she gonna make silk.
and I would make silk.
You back to the
Trust me.
She love a desert.
I could do,
Yes.
I can make something out of anything, and that is the truth. True moment here. So I was in Barbados this week and I went to a good friend wedding and I had two ladies with mishaps. Girl, I was in the bathroom stitching dresses and fixing wigs. You understand? And when I was done, you know what they call me?
have a
MacGyver. Okay, so I'm gonna go, of course, a little bit. Maybe remind him that my hard working alone did not get you here.
Elaborate on that.
Elaborate. Maybe remind him that my hard working
alone.
alone. Okay, I understand what you're trying to say.
Mhm.
It was teamwork that made the dream work.
Right.
You understand? Because
Yes.
of what a
It was
little,
a try.
It
whatever
was a
little,
try,
you
right.
whatever little value you added, it helped me get that success.
Correct.
You understand? And a lot of times people miss that.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if you scratch my back and massage my shoulder when I get home. You contributed to getting me through
Yeah.
the day.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
It don't have to be about nickels and dimes and dollars and cents.
Mm-hmm.
It's the little things that sometimes counts that goes unmissed.
Yes.
And that is what happens a lot of times in relationships where ego comes into play.
Yeah. So that's
You-
basically what they're saying. Remind your partner.
Remind him
Mhm.
because just as how you waiting for that flowers, he is probably looking at the little things that he did
Mhm.
and he wants that flowers too.
Mhm. I get that.
Society
I snap
would say that's
Yeah.
the bitch move, but it's not.
It's a
Because
wise move.
It's a wise move because at the end of the day, it's the little thing that counts.
that. Mhm.
And again, I said, because, he gave me that massage. I came home from a hard day and I was stressed and that released my stress.
Yes.
Mhm.
That was a win because you contributed my day along.
The
Showing
acts
that
of
you're
service.
showing
Yes.
that you're grateful.
Showing your grateful attributes also.
Mhm.
And that selfishness and selflessness helps in situations like this.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Showing that the little that they did, because not everybody is you.
Mhm.
Again, you're going to be the one that's pushing. It's your dream.
Mhm.
That's why you have to consider that you are winning all the time. You are clapping for yourself all the time. But the little things that people do, or the big things that people do to help you get ahead, you still show gratitude.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You understand?
Yes.
Don't always think it's always about you.
Mhm.
That was a gem.
So you could still send him flowers.
Yeah.
And you could still send yourself flowers and say,
Mhm.
thank you, Lord, for this achievement.
Mhm.
And thank you, husband, for all that you do.
And that's how I'm able to be all I can be.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That was a great comment.
Because
Thank you,
we
guys.
make it happen.
Oh my God, we only
Teamwork
got
makes the
4
dream
minutes,
work.
y'all.
Thank you.
Oh my
thank you.
God. So guys, we really went on and on tonight. This is your girl Shivanette Mendoza, also known as Bella the Beauty Boss, and I'm here with my girl Jen, the Groupie Slayer, and my girl Dawn from House of Visions. And this is our show, Success is the New Sexy. We're running out of time. Love Bay Radio. We love you guys.
We love you guys.
So
Thank you
much.
guys for this opportunity, for this amazing platform that we
Yes.
can share our gems on, and we can also get great feedback from the outside world.
Mhm.
And we really feel appreciated that we have been receiving great comments.
The
having
fan
people
mail.
the
Keep
fan
sending
mail,
it.
keep
Keep coming.
sending it.
Keep
Yes.
coming.
And include where you're watching from too.
Yeah.
Yes, that would be amazing. Knowing where you guys are tuning in from,
Mhm.
because I really want to touch a lot of countries with this and the beauty industry, because I want to be global.
You already are. You are.
I am.
Girl, you are, but you mean you
I
want
am, but
Everyone said it's already done. It's already done.
yes,
It's already done.
we need 50 locations,
Mm.
a minimum. And if Bella set her mind to something,
One thing I
Bella
learned about
works
me.
for it.
One thing you're gonna learn about me.
She
I'm gonna
gonna
praise
dance
on
and
it.
she gonna praise.
I put a praise on it
Yes,
first.
because
It's
God's
done.
gonna make it happen.
It's done. Say less.
When I put up that I was gonna open 6 new locations,
Mm.
I went by faith,
Mhm.
not by sight. And thank you, God,
Mhm.
for making this possible, because we have more than 6 locations.
Mhm.
Okay? We survived the pandemic, we opened a business in the pandemic,
Mhm.
and we're making it happen in the beauty industry.
She's like,
So this is your girl, Bella the Beauty Boss, and this is Success is the New Sexy. Thank you guys for tuning in.
Thank you so much.
It's been so sad to leave today because
I
we're really
know.
getting into the
The
conversation.
conversation,
Thank
yeah.
you, Faith. We love you. Thanks for tuning in.
Faith tuned in last week too, right?
Yes.
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 Mama Faith came back. Come on, girl.
Yes. So,
Amazing.
She's really part of the tribe.
Right?
yes,
She's
she's
right?
part of the tribe.
She-
So I would love Bay Tribe. That's what I'm calling. I would love Bay
I would
Tribe.
love
love
Bay
Bay
Tribe.
Tribe.
You know I love Bays.
Mhm.
I love Bays. I'm here for that. I love that.
Yes. So, guys, we're running out of time. I know I do my songs
I'm about to
every
say,
week.
girl, you
I'm gonna
This
beg
is
for
amazing.
I'm
I told you
gonna
to play
beg
it
for
when we
a
said
little
dream.
more. I know, but I wanted to talk because they need to hear me.
We had
You
fan
know,
mail, we had a lot of things going
We
on.
had a lot of things going on
Yeah, we
today,
did.
guys. You know, I have 2 special songs that's dear to my heart. And one is Daydream by Lily Miola, and the other one is Dreaming by my brother, Sheldon Mendoza.
Mhm.
I'm gonna start with Lily first. I hope you guys can hear them. Playing astronauts and rock stars. No one told us to stop it. Call this unrealistic.
Sing, girl.
Suddenly you're 18 with your plan B. I love this song so much. It just sets the tone for what I'm working to my dream and
It's my
making
favorite
this
part.
dream happen. Place with fears. How did you get here? Darling, don't quit your daydream. It's your life that you make it. It ain't big enough if it doesn't scare the hell out of you.
That's my favorite part.
Yes.
And it makes you nervous.
Woo!
It's probably worth it. Yes, guys,
It's happening.
this
Yes.
is my girl Lily Miola with the song Daydream.
I really love that.
And guys, you know
Let's play
I
your
love
brother. Let's
this
play your
other
brother's
song.
song.
Yes, yes, yes.
and I
Love
end
it. Give
my
us 3 more
night-
minutes. Give us 3 more minutes on
I
this
end
song.
my night every night with my brother's song, Sheldon
Yes.
Mendoza.
Big up Sheldon.
And when I heard this song for the first time, I was really touched by it. He performed this song in Dubai at the All African Festival that we went to last year. Amazing.
Said I was dreaming.
Mhm. Shout out to this song.
Yes, we ended on this note right
I
here.
was dreaming. Oh yeah. This is such a nice song. I think this is
Cheers
a
to
favorite
another
song all
successful
year. Yes,
episode.
guys. Thank you, Love the Radio. Thank you, guys.
Thank you guys.
See you guys next week.
Success is
Success is
sexy.
sexy. Bye.
And don't